Hi. I spent a lot of time today writing chapter 7, and I really don't want to finish writing. I know at the end of this book, I literally know at the end of this book, my mother's gonna die in 3 months. And I really don't know why I don't want to. I don't want to. However, right now in chapter 7, I am dealing with my first death of somebody I knew. So I stopped writing today after I wrote about him. His name in the book is Matty, and he was 20 years old when he overdosed from heroin. So he was the first funeral wake thing that I ever went to where I saw somebody lying in the casket that I literally used to hang out with. Matty was a great kid. He was literally brothers with my cousins, and my cousins are like my brothers. It's like I grew up with Matty, and like I'd known the kid since we were like 6-7 years old, and I knew that like throughout time and being teenagers and everything that I knew he had problems with like the cops, and I knew he had problems with drugs and everything, but I never knew how in depth it was, and I never knew it was heroin, and I never knew. But I guess a lot of people never knew that heroin was an epidemic in white middle class suburbia, right? Spoiler alert, it is. Point is that going to that wake was a hard time because I've never seen anyone dead in front of me that I could still. I'm getting goosebumps right now. Like I'm getting goosebumps right now because I could still. He was always in such a good mood, and if I was like off in a corner or just sitting, texting, doing whatever, he would always come up to me and put his hand on my shoulder and just be like, "What's up, Wedge? How you doing?" And I'm like with this like cigarette dangling out of his mouth, and I'd be like, "I'm okay, Matty. What are you doing?" And he'd just be like, I'm good. Usually we were out partying, so. And he just brought so much light to like everything. He was so nice, loyal to a fault, and it was heartbreaking to be at his funeral, and to see my cousins who were even close. They were brothers, and my cousin came in and just collapsed on his coffin and just crying. And at that point, like, I lost it because I already didn't know how to feel, and I didn't know how to act. I sat in the back. I went to the back of the room, and I wasn't until I saw my cousin. He had gotten leave from the military, and finally got there in uniform, went up to him and just collapsed on his coffin, and I lost it. Like, so I was writing about that today, and I think it was a hard time for all of us, losing somebody close to us, close in age to us, I guess. And then, I was on Facebook just now, and I saw that a guy in my high school just died. A couple years older than me. I don't know why he died, I have no idea. But he's dead. And if you know me or don't know me, you'll know that my mother, unexpectedly, just dead. It almost begs the question of, everybody has this whole concept of don't take people for granted and use the time you have wisely, because you never know if you're going to have it tomorrow. You never know if your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, you never know if you're going to have it tomorrow. And we all know that, and it's logical. And at the same point, death will always blindside you, because no matter how prepared you are, you're never prepared. And dealing with Matty's death in the book is like the tip of the iceberg for what comes in my life moving forward from there. And present day, because of things like Matty passing away and my mother passing away, And actually, there's a couple other people that I knew that died before they were supposed to, as people like to think. I know all that stuff. And I try my best to do what I can to, like, hold on to moments and to, like, really, like, try to be present as much as possible. You know, especially with, like my grandmother, who's, you know, 81 years old. Like, she's old as balls. And I try at least to go see her once a week. She's fine, she's okay, but, like, because of everything that's happened to me and that I've experienced, like, I make it a point to be like, Grandma, I'm coming over this week. I make it a point to at least talk to her on the phone at least twice a week, to go up there if I can once a week, and drive, like, the hour up there just to see her. And I'm not gonna lie, my grandma's a nut job. She tells me the fucking temperature every 5 fucking minutes. And I'm just like, Grandma, stop telling me about the temperature. But, like, I do that because I know that time is precious. And I've only really understood it and known it from going through the shit that I've gone through. Just like I'm sure a lot of people have experienced death in their life. But the point is as much as I embrace the present and try my best to just soak it all up, death will always blindside me. It will always blindside everybody. And I will never, nobody will ever be ready to lose somebody. With that said, it's like, go through your days soaking it all up with people and enjoy it. And if there is anything that you need to say, you need to say it now. Because yeah, you don't know if you're gonna have it tomorrow. Yeah, you don't know if you're gonna have it next week. You don't know if you are. You don't know if they are. You're never gonna be prepared, but at least say what you gotta say. I just got a new fridge. Random, I know. Just got a new fridge, and I had taken all, like, my magnets and my pictures up or off to get the new fridge, and I was just putting them back on, and I got pictures of my younger brothers, and I got pictures of my Earth daughter, and I got pictures of my mom. I have my mother's picture hanging up on my fridge, and they all have the same, like, magnet claspy thing. But for whatever fucking reason, my mom's picture would be at the top of the fridge, and it would fall down slowly. And I'm like, really? And I'd pick it back up, and I'd put it right there, and it'd fall down slowly. I'm like, alright, so 6 pictures can stay up, but the one of my mother is not staying up. The exact same magnets. I should take a picture of it, but put it back up. I walk away from the fridge, and there it goes. I see it sliding down. And I look and I go, Mom, it's sliding down. I'm like, Mom, it's sliding down. Stop. Stops. It stopped. It stopped at its track there. And I mean, literally, I'm getting chills again. And it stopped, and it hasn't moved since. So, even though she's gone, I know she can hear me. And that's just one of a billion things that have ever happened with her. But you just gotta say what you gotta say while everybody's still breathing in your orbit. I'm gonna go extra slow with chapter 7. And to be honest, I probably should go a lot faster. Because I find that after I get through it, I feel a lot better. But I'm making this video just to make it. And that's all I gotta say. Although I always say that and then I always got more to say. But I dedicate chapter 7 to you, Matty, who I know you are looking out for all your friends and all your family, and I was thinking about you a lot today. And this video is for you, and that chapter's for you. And that's all I gotta say. We're done.